friends, what's going on? This is Andy coming to you from here at my Daily Fun Club headquarters today. And I thought I'd just give you a short little bass lick lesson. Just something fun that you can try. Maybe something that you haven't messed around with before. It's certainly something that I do all the time. And people kind of ask me about it. It's kind of a great way to kind of get an introduction into the funky fingerstyle, finger funk kind of realm. It's derived from a blues kind of Chicago, funky Chicago blues kind of place. And I'm just going to break it down for you. It's what I was playing there at the beginning. I'm in the key of C. And really what I'm doing is, if we think of it in terms of working out of the C major scale, the primary pitches I'm using are the 1, C natural, the 6, A natural, and B flat, the dominant 7. And I'm doing it kind of in two different places. I'm doing the root and then going up to the 6 in the dominant 7, an octave up. And then I alternate and I come under. And I use the low A and the 1st fret B flat. And then the other thing that I do there is this little approach kind of scenario where I'm going from the minor 3rd, which is E flat, through the major 3rd, which is E natural, and back to the 1. I'll throw in that little chromatic climb, which is from A natural to B flat to B natural to C. And that one you can do all this stuff in a multitude of different ways when you start to incorporate the right hand ghost noting and putting that rhythmic groove on it. You can do that approach, that climb up, that chromatic climb up kind of with like a bouncing kind of a thing. It's kind of along the lines of the for the love of money bass line. Another kind of variation that you can do is come under to the low E, F natural, F sharp, G, A, B flat, B, and back to C. Another cool lick you can do, sliding up to the G natural, the 5th, to the dominant 7, and then put a little ghosted note in there, and then down to the minor 3rd E flat. I like to do is I like to go kind of in between that minor pentatonic kind of vibe, incorporating the blue scale a little bit. But I like to alternate going to the major pentatonic, which kind of instantly takes it to more of a gospel flavor. kind of things that that you can mess around with if you want to and incorporate into your playing and kind of maybe bring in a little bit of a soulful kind of a vibe. Of course, another one that you can throw in there, another kind of tasteful variation, is throwing in like some greasy stuff. So have fun slipping and sliding around and playing some greasy, funky bass and incorporating those few little licks that I gave you today. And yeah, thanks a lot for supporting the Daily Fun Club. Thanks a lot to all the sponsors that are that generously provide all this equipment that I have the pleasure of showing you. And incidentally, today I'm playing my old vintage Univox bass. It's incredible. It was modded at the Nordstrand custom shop, and Mo did a whole bunch of really incredible work on it. First of all, Carrie reshaped the neck. It had a big baseball bat neck on it, and Carrie took some files to it and hand shaped the neck to make it a much more comfortable neck shape. And then Mo went through and redid all the fret work, and then they installed the big man pickup and a 2-band preamp. And this bass is one of my all-time favorite instruments. And it's just a 70s Japanese-made Univox P-bass copy, but it's incredible and I love it. And I'm playing through the Phil Jones Super Flightcase combo, which I got recently, and I've been having a great time using it. It's got a very clear, neutral kind of a sound, so it makes for a really good demo amplifier when I'm trying different basses and stuff, because when I make the adjustments on the instrument, right now I'm just bringing the tone up in increments. You really hear what the instrument is doing, and now we'll do the same thing with the EQ. The bass it's got a 2-band stacked treble and bass, and right now the bass is flat. Here's what it sounds like flat. And now I'm bringing up the bass control in increments. And that's with the bass on, the active bass on full blast. And then the same thing with the treble. The treble is flat now. And that's full blast with the treble. I tend to like it with it just slightly past flat, meaning just a sliver of boosted treble and a sliver of boosted bass. And then I tend to take the passive tone control, which always works, and roll that back to about 8. All right, friends, thanks for watching. Rock on.